Why do crossing clay targets seem impossible to hit? Are you convinced you just need more lead? What if that's exactly what's causing you to miss? In this video, you'll discover the #1 reason most shooters fail on crossing targets. And it's not what you think. We'll bust the biggest myth about lead, reveal why stopping the gun ruins your shot, explain where your eyes should really be focused, show why smooth movement always beats speed, and share one repeatable routine that can transform your consistency. Stay with me. You may never look at crossing targets the same way again. Strategy 1. The biggest myth. I'm not giving enough lead. What if the biggest reason you're missing crossing clay targets isn't your lead at all? What if you've been trying to fix the wrong problem every time you pull the trigger? This is one of the most common mistakes shooters make, and correcting it could completely change the way you approach crossing targets. Whenever shooters miss a crossing clay, their first reaction is usually, "I didn't give it enough lead." So on the very next target, they aim farther in front. The result? They miss in front. Then they reduce the lead, only to miss behind again. Before long, every shot becomes a guessing game, and confidence starts to disappear. Here's the truth. Lead is rarely the real problem. Most experienced instructors will tell you that misses often happen because the shotgun never matched the target's speed in the first place. Think of it like trying to step onto a moving treadmill. If your speed doesn't match the belt, you'll either fall behind or lunge ahead. Crossing targets work exactly the same way. If your gun moves slower than the clay, you'll shoot behind it. If you suddenly rush the gun, you'll shoot in front. Instead of constantly guessing different leads, focus on developing a smooth, controlled swing that naturally matches the target's speed. Once your gun movement becomes consistent, the correct lead starts to happen naturally, your timing improves, and those frustrating crossing targets become far more predictable to break. Strategy 2. The #1 reason you miss. You stop the gun. What if I told you that you're missing crossing clay targets after you've already done everything right? It sounds impossible, but this single mistake ruins more shots than incorrect lead, the wrong choke, or even poor timing combined. The biggest reason shooters miss crossing clays is simple. You stop the gun. It usually happens without you even realizing it. You see the target clearly, make a smooth mount, match its line, and begin a good swing. Then, the instant you pull the trigger, your hands freeze. The shotgun stops, but the clay never does. Crossing targets continue moving at high speed, often over 40 miles per hour, so even the slightest hesitation causes your pattern to fall behind the target. This happens because your brain instinctively wants to aim before firing. But a shotgun isn't designed to be aimed like a rifle. Clay shooting is all about continuous movement. The gun should keep swinging naturally through the target and continue moving even after the shot breaks. Watch top clay shooters closely, and you'll notice they never stab at the target or stop the barrel. Instead, they trust their swing and follow through with confidence. A simple practice drill can make a huge difference. After every shot, force yourself to keep the gun moving for another second. Resist the temptation to immediately look for broken pieces or admire the shot. Build the habit of following through every single time, and you'll soon discover that many of those frustrating misses on crossing targets start turning into clean, consistent breaks. Strategy 3. Your eyes are looking at the wrong thing. What if the biggest reason you're missing crossing clay targets has nothing to do with your shotgun, but everything to do with where you're looking? This one mistake silently ruins thousands of shots, and many shooters don't even realize they're making it. Your eyes control everything. Wherever your eyes go, your hands and shotgun naturally follow. That's why one of the most common mistakes is shifting your focus away from the clay and onto the barrel. Shooters glance at the bead, peek at the muzzle, or try to measure their lead by comparing the gun to the target. The instant you do that, your attention leaves the clay, and your timing begins to fall apart. Instead, lock your eyes onto the front edge of the crossing target from the moment you pick it up until the shot is fired. Don't look at the entire clay, and don't check the barrel. Trust your gun mount, and let your subconscious guide the shotgun to the correct position. This is exactly how experienced shooters maintain smooth, natural movements without overthinking every shot. Think about catching a ball. You don't watch your hands. You watch the ball all the way in. Clay shooting works exactly the same way. The sharper your visual focus, the more accurately your body matches the target's speed and line. Master your eyes first, and your hits on crossing targets will become far more consistent. Strategy 4. Smooth beats fast every single time. What if the faster you try to shoot, the more targets you actually miss? It sounds backwards, but this is one of the biggest reasons shooters struggle with crossing clay targets. The moment they see a fast crosser, panic sets in. Their first instinct is to swing harder, rush the shot, and catch up to the target. Instead, the gun becomes jerky, the mount loses stability, and their timing falls apart. Ironically, trying to move faster usually makes you less accurate because your swing is no longer controlled. Watch top clay shooters closely, and you'll notice something surprising. They never look rushed. Their movements are calm, balanced, and deliberate. The gun starts smoothly, accelerates naturally to match the clay's speed, and continues moving after the trigger is pulled. There's no violent snap or desperate last-second correction, just rhythm and control. Crossing targets reward timing far more than raw speed. When your swing is smooth, your muzzle stays connected to the target, making the correct lead happen naturally, instead of through guesswork. Remember, you're not racing the clay, you're matching its movement. Develop a smooth, repeatable swing, and you'll find that even the fastest crossing targets suddenly feel slower, easier to read, and far more satisfying to break consistently. Strategy 5. Build one repeatable routine. The best clay shooters don't reinvent their technique every weekend. Instead, they build a simple routine they can trust on every crossing target, regardless of the speed or angle. Consistency begins before the target is even in the air. Start by setting your feet in a balanced position that allows your body to rotate smoothly through the shot. Next, choose a hold point that gives you enough time to see the target clearly without rushing. Then identify your visual pickup point so your eyes know exactly where to find the clay. Once the target appears, lock your focus onto it. Make a smooth gun mount, match the target's speed, and keep the gun moving after pulling the trigger. That's the entire process. Notice what isn't included: constantly changing chokes, switching cartridges, or guessing a different lead after every miss. Those habits create doubt instead of confidence. A repeatable routine removes unnecessary decisions and allows you to focus on execution rather than experimentation. With enough quality practice, every step becomes automatic. Your body starts responding without conscious effort. Your timing improves, and your confidence grows with every shot. That's what separates consistent shooters from inconsistent ones. They don't rely on luck or last-second adjustments. They trust a proven routine, repeat it every time, and let consistency do the work. Crossing clay targets aren't beaten by guessing more lead. They're beaten by trusting a repeatable process. Keep the gun moving, stay locked on the target, and let consistency replace doubt. Master these habits, and you'll break more crossing clays with confidence. Subscribe to my channel for more proven clay shooting tips, and I'll see you in the next video.
Every super thanks helps me invest in better videos and bring you more useful content. Thanks for your support.